ready to go. So, we ready to hit with that sweet 2-week recap?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where last we
I thought
left...
we were just retconning all that.
No! Fillers are canon in this story.
It's not a filler.
Okay, side story, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, where last we left our adventurers, they had finally achieved a level up due to their experiences. And then for literally
shit.
Literally for pretty much the next few hours and their next sleeping stop, 2 of their compatriots were lulled into a deep sleep.
They got infected with ligma.
Yeah, they contracted ligma.
Ligma who?
Stop it.
Steve dog.
Some interesting characters were met as our 3 awakened adventurers went on an interesting story, to say the least. But now we come to that morning after the events of the mix-up being very much clarified. And so, yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty much 2 weeks wrapped up.
Wait.
What happened in the last 2 weeks? You guys weren't there, so you guys weren't there.
What about
here, so we were here.
the mysterious lady?
Huh?
No,
Who cares?
It's not important.
Nim is about to drop an
Who gives a
exposition bomb
shit?
on you guys.
Okay. We get the Nim recap.
You have to wake up first.
So anyway, hold on. Can we get some sinister stuff to start this off? I need a little bit sinister music.
What? Hold on.
Oh, this is pretty sinister.
Well, for a lot of the stuff that Prin and Celeste didn't experience, that's gonna be the party talking about the wild night they had.
Jesus Christ.
I don't want to take that away from you. That's great role playing right there.
I need to find.
If you say so, you're the boss.
Oh God.
Technically, I think Samson's the boss because he's the most responsible. As we came to the
Ow! Who's
realization-
popping? Who's popping? Stop that.
It's not me. It might be Jade.
Who's popping and locking?
I'm about to lock my eardrum so I don't get to hear that shit. That actually hurts.
I'm trying to.
Oh, that hurts. But Bran crushing your eardrums. Oh yeah, baby, give me more.
Look, he can do it. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have nothing to say to you. You said something sinister? Say that. Something sinister? Alright, bet. Hold on. I'm gonna just go into the logs and get the tried and true.
The tried and it's the Full Metal Alchemist thing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I know what's up.
Wait.
Bro.
So, anyway,
Do it.
we open up today's little adventure as Samson, Shay, and Hyala were... Samson, Nim, and Hyala.
I was about to say, why do I get called by my name?
Shush you! Well, it's because I don't see Nim's picture. I see your picture. Bad. You're confusing me. I'm looking to icons to pull the names on the fly. But anyway, so they go try to push Celeste, and she's not responding, which in and of itself is strange, because you would think at this point she would, but they figure, maybe it's an elf thing. However, we bring ourselves to Celeste's point of view.
Bring me to my point of view.
You open your eyes, and everything is just dark. Like, there's literally nothing around you.
Am I standing on anything?
You're kind of just crisscross applesauce in your meditation position, but it's like you woke up into a void.
But there is a ground.
As far as the fact that you're not falling, but if you look down, there's still just as much black as anywhere else around you.
Alright, I'll look down, and then I'll, like, gulp after getting a big sense of vertigo. And then I'll, like, tap the ground next to me to feel if it actually is there.
Which, it's kind of not. Your hand just kind of keeps going.
Oh, I'm panicking. Okay. I'm just gonna lift my hands up like hold him in front of my chest, like, oh shit. And then just like turn around. I'm assuming it's just void behind me too.
Yeah, it's pitch black as far as the eye can see.
Well, that sucks.
Do you look back forward?
Oh, I'm gonna get jump scared. Yeah, I'll turn around eventually.
From literally nothing at all, you just see two yellow eyes open, accompanied by, you know, just a thin, pursed pair of lips. You do
Cursed?
understand. Pursed! You do understand things would go a little faster if you would stop wasting my time.
I do not know of the time that I am wasting. What?
Tell Zanzibar to fuck off.
So, the very lack of detail face kind of forms onto a body you just can't make out because things are hazy. My time, stupid child, mine! You really are the most troublesome of these five.
I will take that as a compliment, I suppose.
I suppose in some circles, yes, it could be a compliment. How long do you think it's possibly going to take for you five morons to get on the gun and do your job?
Why are you so concerned about our job? Isn't it your tools that we are stealing?
Yeah, well, stealing is a very loose interpretation. But
Yes, I suppose stealing would imply that you don't know about it.
yes, and that, well, you could do so in the first place. Anywho,
This guy's such a dick.
as you kind of see him get up and get closer, and he just starts walking towards you, it's like, unfortunately for you, as he looks around, this is not my doing. I just came to see what's up, as it were.
What's good with the kids these days?
How do you do,
What's hip?
fellow kids? So are you saying that there is something out of your control that you need our assistance for?
No, I could handle it if I wanted to, but that's a different story. I'm talking about you. As you feel the shadowy hand reach behind you and grab your hair and pull it forward.
Oh, I'm cringing.
Yes,
This
well,
motherfucker would touch me.
I really think that, well, the mess you've gotten yourself into and what you want are starting to overlap more than you would desire. As he pulls out of your hair a black rose. Mean anything?
I put it away.
Now, you can hold on to this. As he puts it into your hand and just puts your hands around it.
Oh, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame and fucking burn it.
You have no magic in this realm.
Oh, I hate it. I hate him.
You're not exactly awake. Nice try, though.
I'm gripping and I'm fucking squeezing the shit out of that rose. Why?
Probably has something to do with dear old daddy. I'm still trying to put together your whole debacle myself. But it is interesting the steps you've taken to get to this point, I must say. 30 years of next to nothing. How impressive. Anyway, I can't do anything if you're literally paralyzed. So, how about I just help you out just this once? And as he presses your thumb into your head, you kind of feel everything just dissipate. And you literally, for the first time in your life, wake up.
Yeah, that's weird. Were they still trying to wake me up?
They kind of started... Yeah,
Who?
they were still in the middle of
Nim.
trying to pick you up.
Who is next to me?
I don't know. Which of you three are near her still?
Nim's poking at your face.
Great. I guess if Nim's the closest, I'll like jump up, like jump scare style, and like grab onto her. Take a deep breath.
As you grab onto her, something falls to the ground.
No. I'm not.
One of Nim's buns.
I'm not gonna look at it. I'm gonna like freeze and just stare at her. Absolute panic on my face.
You look like you've seen a ghost. Did you have a nightmare? I thought you don't dream. What happened?
I saw something. It was yeah, you can put two and two together.
I would lose
Is
my
it the
shit.
creepy guy who follows us?
Yes.
I was literally gonna lose my shit if Nim was just like, "Is it 4?"
Is it Granny Zan?
Granny Zanzibar, the wizard.
She's 4?
Hey, anti-aging cream does some fucking wonders when you use a lot of it.
What happened? Did something happen to me?
No, except some. So Nim picks up whatever fell. What is it?
It's the rose.
It's the fucking rose.
All crumpled and...
Yeah, Nim says like this appeared out of nowhere. I don't know where it came from though.
I'm gonna grab it with the tip of my fingers, like the stem, and just look at it. And I'll look back up at Nim. So maybe I do not dream. If this is a romantic gesture, then they are doing a very poor job. And now I'm gonna try to cast Sacred Flame and burn it.
Go ahead.
I do that.
Do
Do I
you
have
do-
to? It's a cantrip, so I guess I'll. What's the dexterity of a rose?
0. 0! You managed to hit despite all odds.
Wow. Congrats.
Very
happens,
surprising for Celeste, but you managed to hit the rose and burn it.
The Sacred Flame is kind of shit, I'm not gonna lie. What happens to it? Does it burn or does it stay?
Yeah, it just burns. You
Good.
just light the plant on fire. It burns. It goes...
I'm just gonna like let the ashes pull up in my hand for a moment and then throw it on the ground.
Nim goes, "Oh, speaking of encounters, you won't believe what happened last night while you went to sleep. So, first,
Kjell is going to
double
grab
check my
Nim.
notes before I go on this rant. So first, apparently, I turned into a sheep. Samson hogged me. He says I bit him, but I'd never bite anyone.
Wait, what is Yala doing? Is she?
Oh,
So you
she
were
was
grabbing
gonna
her.
stop this from happening, but it seems like it's happening anyway.
You can definitely
Once
make
again,
an
Nim has
attempt.
not read the room.
No.
She is the room.
I mean, hey, if you want to go for opposing athletics or whatever against each other, I'll allow it.
While Nim is ranting, I'm gonna like kind of look through her and look to the side and just rest my elbow on my leg and just rest my chin on my fist, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just deep in thought.
There's like this seething hatred you could sense coming from her, but trying her best to hide it.
Question. Is it like morning time?
Yeah, you and Celeste overslept. You slept in.
Okay.
I slept. Oh god, I forgot about my Monster Hunter group chat. What the fuck is that?
Anyway.
Yeah, no, for once in Celeste's life, she did a little more than meditate.
I hate it.
If that's the case, I would have definitely, well, Prin would have woken up probably after Celeste.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
don't
so
have
I
a
assume you
magical
guys are-
excuse. You were just being a lazy baby.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
And I assume you guys are like crowded around Celeste or like consoling. Is that the word? Consoling her?
I don't know. I assume. Hiel was just trying to grab Nim, apparently. Jury's still out on that one. And Nim's just expositing, so.
Yeah,
And
she
Samson's wherever the fuck, I don't know, making more edible arrangements.
I'm just packing up camp. Like, if this is the time before we head out, but as everyone's waking up, then I'm just trying to clean everything up.
Just do the clean.
You know, be the responsible one.
Yeah, be Momson.
Prince gonna slowly wake up and just rise from his grave.
Wave.
He's gonna sit up. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
He's gonna look around. He's gonna see clearly Celeste looking distressed. Distressed Celeste. And he's gonna be like,
distressed.
Did I miss something?
Celeste.
So stressed.
That's a good one. That's what I was trying to do.
Is everything alright? Do I need to grab my weapon or something?
I'm just gonna, like, turn my eyes towards him. Not even move my head. What? Like, not side-eyeing, because that has a certain connotation to it, but...
Are you alright? What happened? Did you have a bad dream or something?
I do not dream.
Oh, well, excuse me.
Wow.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Just sassily.
You could probably smell the burnt rose though. You could definitely tell it's something burnt.
Smells like fucking incense.
That's not bad. I like it.
Well,
if that's the case, Prince is gonna start. He's gonna start stretching. He's gonna start just doing his morning routine as per usual.
Yes,
no immediate threats. Time to get buff.
Yes, sir.
No immediate
The
threats.
grind never stopped.
Come on, time to do that One Punch Man routine.
Yes, sir.
Never skip any day.
Never skip abs day. Got a great fucking meat on this.
So whoever's near me, I'm just gonna look. Is it just Yala and Nim?
Yeah, what's the status on the attempting secondary hog tying of Nim?
So Hyala would let her get through everything until she goes to sleep that first time, because nothing after that is getting said, and Hyala will make sure of it.
So Nim will continue to say. And so then I made snow to show Samson what snow is, because he's never seen it before in his life. And then once the snow fell, we met Death, because this crow came up, and then I talked to it with my mind.
I'm gonna
weird.
Shoot my eyes up immediately.
And then we met Death. It's this nice lady. Didn't she have blonde hair?
Oh no, black.
She had really pretty black hair. She was really pretty.
Wait. How do you meet Death?
She sent a crow to get the dead body. Apparently some of its soul was still like attached or something. And so she came to retrieve it. And then Samson invited her for dinner. Then Hyala stormed up.
Why?
I'm sorry. But that was literally the reaction we were all saying you were going to have for 2 fucking weeks. Samson, you did what?
Yeah. Yeah, that was...
the SpongeBob.
You
She
what?
really liked
You what?
the
You what?
Samson.
And then
Why
she
did
drank
you-
a whole tankard of booze. Barrel. I meant barrel. She drank a whole barrel of booze. And she let me have
What?
some. She didn't
What?
get drunk, but I did. But that's not the
Nim,
point.
Nim,
Then Samson
Nim.
came back.
Do
I
you not
just told
understand
her.
the repercussions of inviting Death in?
She was really nice. She said she couldn't teach me how to split my soul, though.
I'm glad.
Oh,
do
hey,
not
you two
trust
are
you.
up?
Yes, we're up, Sam.
Yes.
Rise and shine, sleeping
I look
We gotta
confused
get
when
a move on.
I look confused when I answer that because I'm not used to being up.
Celeste has become
Feeling
one of the
well
homies.
rested.
Did y'all sleep well? Oh wait,
Yes.
let me show you something, and then he'll show you guys the map.
What is this?
I got a map from some people that were passing by. I traded
Oh,
a few
cute.
things too.
Oh my god, you made yourself useful. We'd love to see it.
Yeah, not everybody could be you.
And he got
Yeah.
10 fruit. They're
That
really
was
big
not
fruit.
entirely supposed to come out of my mouth.
Uh-huh.
I love you,
Yeah,
Strider.
I'll remember that when you're taking another nap and I just so happen to do something
You
useful.
cannot rush beauty sleep. You can't rush it.
Can you two?
Uh-huh,
You
mate.
know,
Madonna.
you know, you're
Listen.
absolutely right. I
Madonna.
can't rush your beauty sleep.
I've
But
had
you
enough
think
sleep.
you'd think after a few years you'd get something from it. Now, if you're up and ready, let's get going.
Oh, the
Oh, that was so funny.
sass!
That was so
I've had
funny,
enough
Samson.
sleep.
You
for a
wouldn't know
lifetime.
beauty if it slapped you in the face. You know, can we go now?
Oh man.
Are you gonna shake those thighs as you walk away?
What?
Why are you talking all about that beauty sleep? Where's that hip swagger? Come on, rock
I have
that
nothing more to
hips.
say to you, Samson. I'm going to start packing up my shit.
Is sleep
Finally, I'm
always
sick of it
this
playing
unpleasant?
around.
Oh, shut up already.
Man, I missed having you print around.
And
Uh,
so then we'll continue.
Shame.
And then we woke up the next day. Samson traded for fruit. I think they thought that we were gonna kill them because they were really worried about why we were here. And we're like, we're on a biological expedition.
And you
they're
also
like, "You're
invited
not friends."
death
Oh,
into your camp. So,
Well,
She left eventually.
oh, good.
I
At least we
mean,
don't
kind
have death
of.
following us.
From what I heard, death is just also kind of everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, probably listening. You know,
She
like
told
that.
me about the circus.
Yes, well, I'm gonna stop and think for a second. I have a question I would like to ask her then if I do see her again.
Oh, I told her that if we ever have extras, she can come by anytime.
Extras? Extra
You
what?
know, food, drink,
She eats
a spot at
does-
the table.
How does Death eat?
out of
With her
habit,
mouth.
apparently.
She has... Death has a mouth. Okay, I am
Yeah,
learning a lot today.
So death is a person who is just everywhere at all times,
Nim,
helping
cat,
things that
minor
die
illusion
go to wherever they go afterward.
to show Celeste what death looks like.
Okay.
Kiala's just thinking about how calling it a person is an overstatement.
I'm actually with Yala here.
Yeah, no,
Really?
Kiala refuses to use she pronoun. She's using it like
I'm
it's
gonna,
death.
like- Or on my brow and I'm like looking at it. How is...
We're on an island made by a mad wizard with a bunch of God knows what here. And probably all of it's his fault. At this point, I'm done asking questions.
Well, maybe not all of it.
I read her mind. It was really cold.
Very nice. I'm gonna... I'm gonna stand up and stretch.
So
Feels
then Nim's
weird.
gonna continue. And then after Samson got fruit, Kiala and Samson had this weird conversation.
Okay, that's where Kiala will just like
Oh my
grab her by the face.
Nim, please don't remind me of that.
Is this MILF Hunter?
Well,
MILF
now,
Hunter
now,
Simpson?
Nah. More like Teddy Bear Hunter Simpson.
What?
Nothing. So if Shay
More like
wants,
Samson with Dateline NBC.
Nim's like, and then they had this.
if you want, you could do opposing athletics because you're getting grappled.
No, Nim
No.
doesn't care that much.
No.
Also, Kiala could break Nim if she wanted to. Nim's not
And
pushing
she
this
does
agenda.
want to. She just doesn't know she wants to.
Listen, Nim, I will hear this later, but I am not in the mood right now.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's in the mood for that.
Kiala just shoots a look at Samson like, I thought we were over this.
I'm still. Listen, just because I said I'm sorry doesn't mean I still don't remember what happened.
Oh,
Man, what
damn,
the fuck?
Frin hears that Samson apologized?
and he was
I have
asleep
nothing to
for
say.
it.
I have nothing to say. Yeah. So.
We love you, Strider. Ouch. So is that the end of your catching up?
Of the recap.
I would assume so.
I think I have learned all that I need to. Maybe we can summon this death figure again.
She said we can't, I asked.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Death herself.
Did you not just say that if we had extra supplies, she would visit?
It's kind of a come and go thing.
You know, like you lay out cookies and milk, and the guy that gives you presents shows up.
And who would give us presents?
I don't know, Zanzibar. What do you want from me?
I'm
here to shoot things and talk to people.
You see, like my eyes look up, and I'm like, wait, would he?
Is our mission inverse Christmas?
Technically, he
break
did.
into this guy's house and steal his things.
Technically, he did come to you and give you something. Even
That's
though
why I'm like, wait.
I mean, and technically he pulled it off of you and then gave it to you, but he still technically came to your house.
Hey, I didn't have it before.
House.
I didn't have it before.
He came to your. Well, it was caught in your hair. If you didn't catch that.
So
it wasn't there. That wasn't there before. That's all I gotta say.
Nimus, does that mean we should leave cookies out?
He entered your mind palace and delivered you a gift.
Oh my god.
How do we
leave some cookies and wine? Death will be here in no time.
What do you mean cookies
just
and
gonna
wine?
start down
What?
the path.
That sounds like a terrible combination.
She's gonna grab whatever heavy bag is near her and just start going.
Shall I do some help with that?
I'm gonna quickly follow when I see her leaving.
I'm definitely gonna be doing the same.
So now that
yourselves.
Pretty. If there's
so
nothing,
wait. Before we go, I will assume that we fed the owl bears.
Do you feed the owl bears?
Oh my god, we still have the owl bears. I forgot.
Fine, I'll feed the owl bears because everyone wants to be a moody little baby.
Okay.
Right.
You bought them. Want to talk about death like it's a person.
You motherfucker, they're yours.
I mean,
not mine.
She sat right in front of you.
We still don't want to talk about it like it's a person.
Death is not a person, it is a tool.
Literally met a homie.
Wow.
That homie was death.
Wow, alright.
Damn.
Man, we're just reducing people to its and tools and objects.
It's not a person, it's an it. It
You
is
met them!
and a bad concept.
You met them! They sat down, they ate, they drank, and they told stories!
Nope, they don't have
Just
person
because an
rights.
apparition appears.
Are apparitions not real?
Death
Listen,
deserves
whether
civil
or not it
rights!
takes
Civil
on a
rights for
human form does
death!
not make it a human.
Wow!
Wow.
That's that changeling racism right there.
Wow, that's some bigotry right
That
there.
is some.
Oh no, we've established that y'all will like come at Nick.
Oh
Got
yeah,
the-
but by the way, Yellow will kill any changeling she finds. I did learn that. That was important.
we have bigot Yahweh here.
Yeah. That's what Rangers are. They're just bigots.
Oh, so actually, Nim, when she sees Celeste walking off, she's gonna talk to Celeste telepathically and inform her that Samson knows.
Oh, I forget. I do know you have telepathy, right? I think
Yeah.
I do.
We all know now.
Y'all figure
Okay.
that out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just casually keep walking until you start talking and just wait. You say that he knows that you're a changeling?
Yeah, I accidentally drunkenly told him.
He knows you're a changeling.
I'm gonna quickly turn around because I'm not sure if this is out loud or not. So I'm gonna turn around and stare at you, and then look back at Hyala and Prin, and see if they are reacting, and then I'll see that they aren't, and I'm like, why would you? That is a risk.
Ah.
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 Okay, so I'm not casting detect thoughts. I can't. If you're mentally saying that, Nim.
No,
can't
I
hear
just
you.
said that out loud, but I was like
Oh,
whispering
okay.
it to you.
Yeah. Nim says this out loud. Yeah, it was a bad idea.
Yes. Especially him.
Man, there's so much shade getting thrown around. It's only been a half hour.
We had to catch up on the shade throwing.
You already know how Celeste feels about Samson.
I thought we were best buddies.
Nah, you a fucking swindler.
I mean, yeah. Also, yes.
I ain't telling you shit.
So anyway,
Nim catches up to Celeste and goes, "Yeah, but fingers crossed."
Fingers, yes, you better cross your fingers.
fingers and toes are crossed.
Why don't
Toes
you
are
take
too
some extra
much.
fingers and cross those too?
Let us hope that he can keep a secret.
Yeah.
Where is Samson right now?
I'm probably in the back, like, getting the owl bears ready for travel. Because
I'm gonna,
everyone
like-
decided to just walk off.
I'm just gonna like peek at you with a not like a mean glare, but like I'm watching you kind of glare.
A Celeste
Also-
glare.
Nim is
Yeah.
wearing Samson's cloak.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as I'm glaring at Samson, I'm gonna slowly shift my vision to his cloak around Nim.
Bonding.
What? Okay.
Bonding?
I will
He
assume
said
it
I
was
could borrow it.
how kind
Definitely.
of him.
Repeat that last part.
I said how kind of him.
Yes.
Well, here's for the best, I suppose.
Yes, indeed.
And I'm gonna turn around and just keep walking the group.
I'm guessing I feel the owl bears.
Yeah.
Bears.
You dump out another 10 pounds of meat each.
Yeet. It'd probably be like half snail meat, half parabear
Pear.
meat. Yeah, I remembered this time.
Yeah. So, anyway, with all that done, your remaining walk to town is mostly uneventful.
Did
Mostly.
we find any more edible arrangements?
You could roll to see if you find more edible arrangements.
No, it was too much work.
I'll. I mean, I'm a bit more familiar with them, so I guess can I like try and scout it out?
I was saying that to anybody could attempt to find the edible of arrangements.
All right. What do I need?
Nature. We're gonna go with nature now.
Oh, goody. Nature. Yeah, that's about right.
So in typical fashion, Samson's not accustomed to looking for plant life, and his initial luck pulls up. Just
I'm also gonna do it just because I can.
Oh my god, okay.
the
Don't mind me,
entire.
guys. I'm just gonna do it.
I said mostly uneventful because for the entire rest of your trip to the village in Zanzibar, Nim has, for reasons unbeknownst to Celeste and Prin, constantly just kept gathering small bushels of seemingly meaningless flowers for the entire rest of the trip. She now has a big pouch full of edible arrangements of a number she can determine and put one preservation tag on each.
700 pounds.
I
You know
imagine
what?
she's just like running between us. And
Yeah,
just, like,
you know what? For the
snatching
meme
shit.
of this, I want you to roll me a d30. I want to see how many bushels of flowers you have.
Okay.
You have 26
Jeez.
bushels of flowers. Please, please,
Oh my
please remove 26 provision tags from your stores. These are now
I only
on
have
flowers.
None. I used them on the wasp thorax.
You're going to have to ask Samson for some.
Hey, Samson, can I get 26 preservation tags?
Can I get my cloak back?
Can I put flowers in it?
No.
Why do you not like flowers?
This is my first time meeting flowers.
Oh my god.
I haven't developed
God.
trust.
Oh my god.
Just
Prin,
take the
you
flowers.
like flowers, right?
Yes, he loves them.
Oh, I bet he does.
I have like a completely stoic face, like slightly annoyed face when I say that.
Anyway, give them to me. I'll hold on to them for you.
Nim hands this oversized bundle of flowers.
Oh my god, she's manic.
How much do they even weigh?
A nominal amount.
So, like, next to nothing.
It's not a bouquet, it's a bushel. Like, literally, it fits in your hand. There's just 26 of those handfuls.
And these are edible?
Yeah, they're an edible arrangement.
Okay.
So Nim, as
Effects
she's
will
running through
vary
things-
based on species.
So Nim, as she's running through Prin and Celeste, she goes, "These you can eat. I'm not sure what they taste like, but I was told you can eat them."
And someone here might be a little bit more familiar with them.
Nim asked who.
Samson's not going to answer. He's just going to give, like, a cheeky little, stare over to Hyala.
And
Oh,
also Nim
because he
hands
said that
back-
out loud.
Nim
I
hands
don't-
back.
She's opting to ignore it.
Oh, I know. I just know she heard. Is there any way I could, like, put these into, like, a few bouquets as opposed to just putting them into bushels?
No.
No? Samson's not a flower arranger?
No. He is not an arranger of the
Oral
edibles.
arrangements.
Damn.
Unfortunately. I mean,
But I
I would have
was
been.
able to arrange them before.
I would have been more inclined if you had actually managed to do better nature checks.
What
Well,
about
yeah,
Nim?
but,
Can
like-
Nim make it into like something smaller?
I mean, you kind of did that as you were gathering them. They're pretty full. If you add more to that, it's just gonna cease to be a bushel and kind of just a ball.
It's gonna be a bush, like a full-size bush of just flowers.
Cause like they're wildflowers. They're not like stem-cut roses. There's not a lot to tie to when there's too many of them. What fucking sinister ass music for arranging flowers.
It's about to get bad, don't worry.
Yeah. Wait until the flowers come to arrange us.
Why
I
have
gotta
you
say
been
it's-
picking my flowers? My children! As a fucking entrant just tries to crush you.
Just don't hand Celeste a flower.
Can I offer you a flower in these trying times?
You cannot.
Damn, she's cold.
Unless you want the times to be even more trying.
Okay.
Damn, girl, fine.
Man, all this fucking flower hate. So
It's
anyway,
music.
Yeah.
that's done with that?
Yeah.
Got your 26 bushels? There we go.
Yep. All in there.
Anyway, you all arrive in the village in Zanzibar!
Which one?
The village in Zanzibar!
Yeah, which one? There's like a lot of villages.
No, that's the village of Zanzibar. Also Zanzibar
Right.
Village.
How could I be
Wait,
in
we're
this?
not in Zanzibar Village?
No, we're in the village in Zanzibar.
Yeah, you're in the village in Zanzibar.
So
Other
we're in the
options.
village
Other
of
options.
Zanzibar.
No. Village of Zanzibar is further down the road, back in the rainforest.
Okay.
Let's not go back there.
Let's go back
So we're village near Zanzibar?
there.
No,
This
no.
village is far from Zanzibar.
This is the village in Zanzibar. You're thinking from your position
Oh
of the
my fucking
village
God.
of
Oh my
Zanzibar
fucking
Village.
God. Oh my god.
Yes?
No, here that's Zanzibar.
Hey,
You mean to
don't-
say, oh my Zanzibar.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh
He
my
ain't no
fucking
god, he's a
Zanzibar.
wolf. He's a little bitch. Where am I? Do I have to drag my token?
Oh, no, you don't have to. It's just a map for you to see what things are.
Check this out.
Oh,
Johnny
so
Test.
Nim grabs the left. I forgot. They said that Zanzibar top.
Why are you? Why are you
Oh
in
my god, why are you in a
Where
wind tunnel? Shay, did you have the window open on the highway?
No. I'm at home.
Welcome home.
Do
What
live
did
in
you
an
want to
RV
say?
Do you live in an RV traveling down the highway?
No, I don't know what happened. So Nim tugs on Celeste's shoulder and says, I forgot to say earlier, but apparently Zanzibar taught people magic, so we should go find someone Zanzibar taught magic.
I'm gonna snap my head around and hearing that. Do you know
You
where?
what?
No.
No.
That's why I said we need to go find them.
How did you know this? The traders?
Yeah, the traders talked a lot.
Big mouth pieces of shit.
I do think that is a priority. Yes, we should find these people.
And make them talk.
Unironically, though, that's what I'm thinking.
So as we head into the village, I guess my first stop at the very least is the owlbear place.
Which is literally right in front of you as you're coming into town.
And to return
Like
the dead
right
body.
here?
Yeah, that like first building to the right by where the patch field is, because you see more owlbear cages.
I did not mean to ping.
Right here?
Yeah, there,
Oh, you
that
pinged.
one.
Okay. Ooh.
Anyway, we need village music.
No, this is the village music.
1 second.
This village is gonna be fucked up.
No, this is the music for Zanzibar Village, not Village. in
Oh,
Village.
you're
right.
right.
Yeah, this is it. She is
How
actually
could
right. This is
anyone
Zanzibar
confuse-
Village.
How
This
could
is Zanzibar.
anyone confuse
Oh my
this
God.
OST?
Oh my god.
I would, if I saw like albums named after all these villages, I'd be pissed.
I would
This would be
report for
the
terrorism.
worst soundtrack of the world.
14 albums, all named different things as Zanzibar. The
You
dark, sinister
too
one is
can-
the... You too
You
can own
can
wonderful
own
albums
Zanzibar
such as...
Collection.
You too can
Village
own the
in
Zanzibar...
Zanzibar.
Village of Zanzibar!
Village of Zanzibar.
Zanzibar Village!
Zanzibar
City of
Village.
Zanzibar! Zanzibar
Another place
City!
to live in Zanzibar.
I loathe everything about this.
Tower of Zanzibar! The exclusive edition! Directed
I'm
by-
mentally checked out right now.
With only 5 payments of 30 pounds of leather, you too can own it.
Why does this sound like a telecommercial? Fucking
That was
ad.
a
It is.
joke.
That's the joke.
No. I thought this is what.
I hate
No.
it here.
No, I'm talking about the fucking music Strider Point. It sounds like it's from a fucking TV ad.
No, you just got your mind in the wrong place.
I wonder why. So
I'm
anyway,
mentally checked out right now.
as
So
soon
it
as
took me a sec, but here you guys go.
I gotta turn Fred up.
What'd you give me?
Bravissimo.
can I offer you a flower in these trying times?
Oh my god, Jade!
What happened?
Alright.
What'd Jay do?
She's bullying.
Jade is innocent.
I'm gonna
Alright,
report Jade
so
for
we're
bullying.
There is
Here.
no one here by that name.
So anyway,
what?
as you immediately approach
Yay.
the buildings, the Betsy Lee and Mr. Dink kind of like start getting really happy, and they just start charging away from you.
No!
The snail
Hey,
shell!
Hold up.
They
Well,
don't
because
listen.
I'm riding on Betsy Lee.
Well, fair enough. You're going with her.
Ah! Ah! Yeah!
You see some of the other owl bears in the pen get excited, and they just start charging towards the gate by the door.
Yeah! Oh, took my hat off and just waving it in the air.
What in the hell is that? Oh, Betsy! Ah! As they run up to like this old chubby man who comes walking out of the ranch house. Ah, and Dink too! Ah, so my cousin let these two off the leash, and who are you, my fine owlbear ranching friend?
Howdy there. And
Yes.
I'm just gonna hop off of Betsy Lee to be like, my name's Samson. Just offer him my hand.
He wraps
Can
his
I eat-
big fat hand around. Like, it's a working man's hand. It's not like chubby and unworked, but it's fat sausage fingers that do hard labor. You know, calluses
Yeah.
alike.
Offered to
Yeah,
get you
I
a
know
pack.
exactly what you mean.
And he
Hi,
gives
we
you
have
a...
your relative in a bag.
Yeah, we do.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. We'll get to that in a second. Jesus. one
Oh,
thing at a
we
time.
will.
Oh, hi there. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I didn't know my cousin was sending these two out for anything. I would have sent more
Yeah.
feed over.
Yeah, we needed some travel companions to get through the whatever y'all call that area.
Forrest?
Yeah, one of those.
He kind of like gives a... Okay, look. I ain't never seen any of you before, so I'm gonna say that on the odd blue moon, you're from out of Zanzibar.
I'm gonna like be behind Samson and like peek to the side of him. What gave it away?
That is correct. Oh, jeez.
What did you just what?
When did you
Let's
get
jump
here?
scare.
We've been walking behind you this whole time.
While you were distracted yelling with this man, I simply followed.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, for one, you
yeah.
certainly... What gave it away? Well, for one, you certainly don't dress the part. Except for maybe, that one over there, as he kind of points at Yala. Odd choice of colors, but I've seen my fair share of tabaxi. And, well... Yeah, that's pretty much it. You really don't dress like anybody around here. And if I knew you, I'd know you, and I don't know you,
What
so
are-
that means you
What
either
are the
were
people
born
wearing
yesterday.
around here? What are they wearing around here?
Usually, in this area, much the same as the port. Kind of like mostly rags, but also, you know, well-kept rags. It's not like they're... It's not like they're...
attire.
It's not like the... Yeah, there we go. That's the word. Cloth attire.
Peasant cloth attire.
Yeah, it's not like they're wearing potato sacks, but the clothes are...
I'm gonna get a good look at the locals, and I'll lean into Nim's ear and say, "Yes, our fashion sense is much better."
Well, you hit the nail on the head. We are definitely outsiders. We came in on Rosebeard's ship.
Yes, well, the fact that if that's true and you haven't been shot yet, and, you know, you're still breathing, I'm going to say that I can trust you.
Why would they shoot us?
Because they think we might be bad, and, well, we're trying to avoid people thinking that.
Okay.
And I hope you're avoiding it for the right reasons. As he kind of finally lets go of your hand. But that's neither here nor there.
Do a strength check. Did he hurt Samson's hand?
No, no, he just
Contesting
gave,
strength check.
he just gave him a big old chubby man handshake.
We handshake with working man's hands.
Something Prin would never do.
He wouldn't even dream of it.
Literally just sitting here.
He's satting!
Scoffing at the impoverished. Yeah, we get you.
We love you, Strider!
Welcome
Behavior.
back.
I feel like part one's just gonna be called "We Love You, Strider."
We talk shit and didn't say that.
So I'm guessing you're dropping them off.
Mm-hmm. Well, not the shell. That's mine.
Well, it would certainly be a pretty, well, you could get a lot for one of those. But hey, you kill it, you keep it, as he gives you a hearty slap on the back.
Yeah, I mean, the shell we're keeping, the meat we've been using to feed these two during our journey. But they're healthy, they're good. Got into a little scuffle with some parrot bears, but we managed to handle them before too long.
Yes, I dealt with their wounds.
I would imagine you did. Those two are some of the best fighting bears my cousin's got. Isn't that right, my little Gucci? As he goes up to Betsy and she just kind of leans on him going,
Oh, you
"Who's
beg.
my baby?"
I'm gonna slowly walk up to Betsy with like a little bit of like sadness in my step, and just rest my hand on her side.
Aw, ain't that cute?
Oh yeah, she's a good girl. Good mother too. Not some of her cubs from last cycle around. They're probably gonna want to say her, Dink, my old bastard, how you doing? And Dink just looks and goes, ah, give me paw.
Okay. Go off, King.
He just extends his hand, give me paw, and you just see Dink go, poof, right into his hand. That's my boy.
Maybe they are not as stupid as I thought.
These two? They're some of the smartest things I met in this island.
I am standing right here.
Yeah, I know what I said.
I know what he said
We're on
too.
the island though, so we don't count.
Owlbears are some of the most clever things. We wouldn't have domesticated them if they're stupid.
Well,
And I'm pretty sure you didn't have any trouble with those parrot bears when you got this strong-arming young man hiding around, huh?
We did have a trouble with the birds though. They tried to eat them.
Oh yeah, those patooey birds. that was a night. What'd you say, Pran?
Patooies? Oh,
Don't talk to me.
don't you
Oh my God.
children know you don't mess with patooies? It's so
We did
easy.
not. The
You-
bears did.
You said you came from the port and on Rosebeards. Didn't Zan talk to you?
Unfortunately,
talk
yes.
to them.
Yeah, she told us all about them. But the birds wanted to play with the birds.
So you just leave the birds alone. You don't play with crazy kids.
It
You're
was-
not-
No. What we're trying to say is that Betsy Lee and Dink were getting hungry for a little midnight snack.
He kind of whips around and looks like, you had a light on, didn't you?
Yeah?
Yes.
Were we not supposed to?
He kind of just rubs his temples, is like,
Yeah, I guess we did. And then I'm just gonna shoot a little side eye to Celeste. It's all this one's fault.
No.
future
Yes.
reference. If you're going through the forest, don't light fires, make magic lights, nothing. The birds are insectivores. They eat bugs. Lights attract the bugs, so you get them in droves and swarms. It's almost hell to get them off.
You say that, but I managed to get quite a few things from them when they're leaving.
I named one Jerry.
Yeah, that happened too.
Well, I'll keep an eye out for Jerry next time I go through. As for you, Feather Boy, you're lucky you didn't get spit on. You're lucky your old didn't get spit on.
No, one of us.
Well, you see.
One of us did, yes.
Well,
Yeah,
then that
we're
one's a
not
fool.
only person.
Anyway, I'm guessing you probably need somewhere to break down that shell since you didn't start cutting it up yourself.
Oh, I'd love to, listen, you can direct me towards someone who can do that? That would be right, Matt. That'd be mighty fine of you.
Do you know of anyone who practices magic nearby? Perhaps
Practices.
an alchemist, even?
I mean, just about everybody around here knows a little bit of something about magic. It helps you stay alive. Know about anti-magic too, as he kind of reaches up and pats on the shell. You don't live on Zanzibar without knowing just a little bit of everything, so hell,
Knowing and practicing are two very different things.
maybe to you. But that's another reason why I would say you definitely don't come from around here. No offense, of course.
Much
Yeah,
taken.
Trust me. Trust me, I
I
don't
do.
think they'd do any good in my hometown either.
Where that be?
It's this little spit of sand in between the continents known as Varesis.
Never heard of it. But judging by
Hey,
the
it's
amount of
alright.
guns you're carrying, I imagine they like guns too.
Guns, sand, and alcohol. It's pretty much all you find there. And a few good tapestries here and there.
Minus the sand. Minus the sand on account of nobody can live it. We like that stuff here too. So I guess you'll be right at home.
Oh, trust me, I'm more at home now than the rest of this little journey.
Good to hear.
You Zanzibar folk are really nice.
Do you
Well.
know how long we were on a boat? Too long.
Oh my god.
Well, I suppose that depends on where you came from.
Ugh.
Avrindal.
Avrindon.
Oh,
That's a
I feel like it's a bad
long
idea to tell them
trip.
that.
Too late.
That's a long trip. That's about 2 weeks there, 2 weeks back.
Yes,
About.
we are familiar.
Why'd you have Rosebeard go away to Avondale? You could have came right from Oceanish, been there in 3 days flat.
Yes,
No.
I am well aware.
What?
Rosebeard was apparently the only one who knew how to get there.
Well, yeah, he's the only one who. He's the only native who actually sits on a boat, and the rest of y'all just don't know how to navigate water. I think there are more ships at the bottom of the sea around Zanzibar than in a shipping dock of raw lumber.
Hey, trust me, bones ain't my specialty, but I also didn't hire Rosebeard for this, so I don't really care where it started, and I don't really care where it's going. It's just as long as good.
I'll be right back.
We
Hold on.
got here,
Okay.
and that is all that matters.
Well, that one's finally starting to speak Zanzibar. Anyway, I'm guessing I'm taking these two back to the port.
I mean,
Which
they're in
mean-
your care. You do with them what you will.
Exactly,
We're
which
not-
means where are you planning on going?
We're looking to go all over Zanzibar. Consider it kind of like a tour, but I guess our next stop is, Can I get that picture of the map?
The
Yeah, sure.
correct term is an expedition. Sorry, he is our bodyguard.
I guess our next stop is a port in Zanzibar.
That's where. Oh yeah. God damn it. Yeah.
As you say that, he kind of looks at you and is like, next stop. You're not gonna follow the roads? You sure that's a good idea?
No?
Yes, we should keep to the roads.
Well,
I
we
figured-
know we're tourists.
I figured the closest way is just to walk there, but I'm guessing these roads are there for a reason.
Yes, we have seen what's in the forest.
Yeah. Well, I'm not one for much navigating. And I don't really know everything you're trying to get on this expedition. You gotta forgive me, I never heard that word a day in my life. Anyway.
I only heard it about like 3 weeks ago.
Fair
Then
enough.
give the definition of the word.
Oh.
Expedition, noun.
Expedition.
In search of
now.
something.
In search of something. So, I think your best bet for wherever you want to go would probably be to go see the old hunter. He could probably help you. He knows best if you're trying to look around for something, but I don't quite know what you'd saddle. I range owl bears, and they're really good only for the forest and the grasslands. If
Yeah,
you're
we're probably gonna try and hoof it the rest of the way.
That's a lot of land to cover. Anyway, as long as you're not trying to go into the desert without knowing what you're doing, you'll die flat out. Not that I know why anyone would ever want to go there.
What's
Is
in
there-
the desert?
Is there any way you can get us this map like a little handout?
Oh, yeah, that's
probably.
Okay.
You could just.
I guess we could go back to the village now.
Yeah. I don't remember what I was saying.
The
Desert, dying. Don't know
Yeah.
what you're doing.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't go plan on looking around the desert unless you know exactly what you're doing, because, well... Oh, yeah, that's right. One of you asked what was in the desert.
Yeah, I
What was
did.
in? Well, besides the obvious,
Sand.
monsters, death, sand, heat, and, you know, the old man himself, yeah, it's kind of just not a place you want to go. Literally boil your skin alive.
But as a,
That sounds
as a place,
uncomfortable.
we have to. So
Oh.
we must find a way.
Well, if you have to go there, then definitely see the hunter, because he's the only man I know in this place who's ever been there. Once you
He's
get...
in this
lived.
town.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you think we can find him?
Well, let's see. He's either drinking, polishing off more boomerangs, adjusting his clothes, or visiting the smithy. Given about... Well, it's morning, so he's probably drinking himself silly.